Hey boys and squirrels, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a little mini eye tutorial with the Nicol Concilio. Nicol Concilio, okay. Woo, got it. I bought this on the day that it launched from Violet Voss and it is so pretty. I use probably like 5 or 6 of the shades today just to get a good idea of how they perform. And I'm so excited because this will be my last video filming with all of this stuff in the background. I'm going to IKEA this weekend and I'm gonna get like legitimate stuff that I can finally have my own beauty room, and I'm transforming this whole room. So hopefully this is the last video that I have with like this backdrop and all of this like random crap in the background. So bear with me, but yes, I am trying to get out more tutorials. But if you guys wanna see how I achieved this look with the Nicol palette, just keep watching. Okay, so now I finished my brows and I've primed my eyelids. I used the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly and the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Ash Brown. Let's get onto the eyeshadow, the most important part. So I think I'm gonna start off using Bruh, which is like this really pretty peachy shade, like transition shade, and I'm just gonna sweep that over my entire lid. And I am using my MAC 221 brush. Now I'm gonna take this really beautiful bright burnt orange shade Mars, and I'm gonna take it on this little like flat eyebrow brush. That brush literally had gloss on it from a lip art that I was doing, and I put it in my pan, and so now there's gloss on that shadow. Hey! So I'm gonna take a different brush, essentially just any like small dense packing brush will do. One without gloss on it, and I'm going to put this in my inner corner, and I'm also taking it on the outer corner of my eye as well. And just make sure you're really packing all that pigment in there. And then I'm just gonna buff out the edges with my brush, and I'm going back in with that same MAC brush and just buffing out these edges. Now it's time for the fun part, which is the blue. So now I'm gonna take Pingy, which is this like to die for blue color, and I'm gonna take it on the same little tiny brush that we did the orange with. Not sure how this is gonna apply with the brush, but we're gonna find out. Oh my god, that is so beautiful. Yes, bitch. Normally, like, I feel like super foiled shadows like this, they don't apply well with the brush, but this one works awesome. And as you can see, I'm just kind of blending it outwards into the orange, but keeping it most saturated in the middle. So I'm gonna take some Chocolate, which is like this dark brown, and I'm gonna put that in my crease. And I don't know, I'm gonna make this kind of weird, guys. I have all these different ideas and I'm just trying to make one of them work, but let's see what happens, you know? And I'm working this in with my MAC 230 brush. So I don't want it to be super dark, I just want to define a little bit. I'm gonna get super crazy with pink. I'm gonna put it on with my finger. Ooh! It is so crazy pigmented when you put it on with your fingers. And I'm going back in with Mars on the outer corner and kind of blending those two together. I'm gonna take this like rose gold shade, Glorious. I'm taking it on like a really dense like eyebrow brush. And I'm gonna, oh my goodness. I'm gonna put that in the inner corner and kind of like, I guess, carve out a little bit of my eyelid as well. I'm kind of blending those two together with my fingers since they are the same consistency. So I definitely like changed my idea for this like halfway through. But now I'm going in with that same Chocolate shade, that dark brown, and I'm putting that on the outside. So this really is just like a use all the colors you possibly can eye look. I don't know what's going on, but I don't hate it. So, you know, maybe I should be better at planning things, but it's also kind of fun to just take it where it wants to go. I'm gonna take Glorious again, and I'm gonna put that in the inner corner of my eye. And then this will probably end up being like a way different shade than it is on the lid, because on the lid it had the orange underneath, so it came out more gold. But this now, like in the inner, oh, hey, I wasn't in focus. But this will now be a true rose gold. I'm gonna take Mars again, and I'm gonna put that underneath my eye. By the way, this little tiny brush I'm using is the Morphe 515 or M515. So if you're thinking this look could not get more dramatic, I'm about to prove you wrong. I have these like little gold flake things and I think they're for nail art, but they're like really thin little pieces of gold, and this is like a chunk, you break them off, and I'm just gonna throw this on my eye because why not, right? So it's kind of cool because it's like a nugget, but you can like, you basically take your own pieces and like rip them off. So I personally cut mine up really small because I'm gonna put it over the blue and I don't wanna hide the blue. So when I've done this before, I've used spirit glue, but it like sticks to your eyelid. So this time I'm gonna try the glitter glue from Beauty Bakery and see if it sticks to that. It should, but trial and error. I like this glitter glue because it has a little applicator, which I find super handy. So I'm just gonna dab a little bit over the center. I'm just kind of patting them down to where I had put the glue. And I'm probably gonna need, too big. So I think the biggest key to these is to just get really tiny pieces, because that way they look more like organic as opposed to like big chunks. So here's the two finished eyes. They look different, but I kind of like that. I wasn't looking for like a bunch of symmetry, so I think it kind of adds a little unique flair. Since this whole look is pretty dramatic already, I'm just gonna use a pair of slightly more natural lashes. I want to say these are like Vegas nail lashes from Ulta, and I cut them like almost in half, and I'm just gonna put them on the outer corner because I really want to emphasize like all of that shimmer and beautifulness in the inner corner. And I always take my tweezers and I squeeze my natural lashes to the false lashes. So as you can see, it's not a huge difference, but it definitely does give some definition to the outer corners, which is nice. So here is the finished look, guys. So overall, I am really, really impressed with this palette. I definitely think it is worth the money. All of the shades are beautiful. I used about 5 or 6 of them today. I used a lot, so definitely the mattes are very blendable and the shimmers are so creamy, and they're really easy to use with a brush, which is my biggest concern because I hate when you have a beautiful, you know, just amazing holographic shimmer shade, but you can't use them with a brush, you have to use your fingers. So I definitely recommend this palette. And congrats to Nicole, I'm so proud of you, this is awesome. I usually don't buy collaboration palettes, but I love Nicole, so I gave this one a shot and I'm glad that I did. I hope that you guys really liked today's look, and definitely don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up my videos, I really appreciate it. Alright, I hope you all have a great day, see you next time.